Hello. Thank you for volunteering and showing your support for the station. We truly could not do this without dedicated volunteers like you. We hope this video will give you a glimpse into what to expect when taking pledge calls. The first thing that will happen when you arrive is the volunteer supervisor will assign you a username and password. You will log onto a laptop with the provided username and password and then change your password. Your new password will need to be at least 14 characters long and include at least one capital letter and at least one number, and should only be known to you. Once you have changed your password, you will log onto your laptop and double-click on the volunteer form icon for the appropriate station. Your form will open and you will type your first and last name and click Initiate a Pledge. Now you're ready to start taking pledges. All of the questions you will need to ask the caller are numbered and in bold. Let's start with the first question. The phone rings, and once you're sure it's your phone, when the phone monitor lights up, you answer, "Thank you for supporting WTIU or WFIU. May I have your name, please?" Most of the time, the person on the other end is calling to make a pledge. However, if the caller indicates that they are a sustaining member and would like to request a gift, or they simply have a comment for the staff, you can click on the Not a Pledge link. The link is below the first question. But most callers will be calling to pledge, so let's get started with our test pledge. There are a couple of ways to search for a member. You can search by name or telephone number, type their first and last name in the box, and hit search. Once you have hit search, a box will pop up with information. Please take a second to review the information and make sure you have pulled up the record for the name the caller has given you. Once you have found the record, please verify with the caller their address. If their address is the same, please click on Select Record. By selecting their record, the address, city, state, telephone number, and email address will automatically populate on the main pledge screen. If you pull up a record that is not the same, click on Clear Name and Address and search by telephone number. If you still cannot find the member, you might want to ask, have you ever contributed to WTIU or WFIU before? If they say no, you can type in their information directly on the main screen. Now that you have the record information, please confirm or request their email address. You can make changes to the address, telephone number, and email address right from this main screen. Now that we have gotten all of the caller's contact information, let's move on to question number 2. Which program are you watching or listening to now? Please type the program they are watching or listening to in the box. On to question number 3. Would you like to become a sustaining member? Your giving will continue automatically month to month and year to year until you decide to change it. Our sustaining members are vital to our station. You may be the first contact that caller has with our station, and first impressions are important. If the caller doesn't know what a sustaining member is, or if you want a clear way to explain it, below the question is a script that does just that. If the caller wants to become a sustaining member, your next step is to find out how they want to pay for that membership. They can do this with a credit or debit card, through IU payroll deduction, or directly from a bank account or EFT. If the caller wants to make just one payment, they can do this by credit or debit card, or we can send them a bill. Once the caller has indicated how they would like to pay, click the appropriate button. Let's select the credit or debit card sustainer option. Next, you will ask the caller, how much would you like to contribute today? Once you understand how much the caller would like to contribute, please select the appropriate button for their annual amount. For example, if the caller indicates they would like to pay $10 a month, please select the $120 annual amount. Now that we have collected most of the caller's information, let's move on to question number 5. Would you like all your money to go to programming, or would you like to choose a thank you gift today? The best way to describe this section is it is very similar to an online shopping cart. You can pick, view, and remove items from your list. You can sort the thank you gift list by qualifying amount, program, or category. Qualifying amounts sort all gifts according to their pledge level. The program option sorts all gifts according to their corresponding program. This list is sorted alphabetically by program. The last way to sort the thank you gifts is by category. This will sort the gifts according to whether the gift is, for example, a CD, DVD, tickets, or book. From the drop-down menu, select the thank you gift the member has requested. After the gift has been selected, you can view the gift by clicking on the View button. A separate screen will pop up with a picture and information and a description of the gift. This screen will contain a lot of good information for you, such as the fair market value, song lists on CDs, or any additional special notes. To close the pop-up window and return to the main screen, click on Close or just X out. If after learning more, the caller doesn't want the thank you gift you selected, you can remove by pressing the Remove button. If a member selects a thank you gift, please tell the caller to allow 3 to 4 weeks for delivery. If the member does not request a gift, just click on the Request No Gift Thank You box. If the pledge is $40 or more, the next question you want to ask the caller is, would you like to receive our monthly program guide by mail, email, or not at all? Click the appropriate button. If the pledge is $75 or more, the next question you want to ask the caller is, would you like to receive the member card? The member card entitles you to a wide variety of dining, lodging, and entertainment savings. Click the appropriate button. The last thing you will want to ask the caller is if they have comments or special instructions about their membership. Great examples are needs an aisle seat or would like additional information on becoming a sustainer. Next, hit Continue. This will take you to a screen to review the information with the caller. Please be sure to review their account details, pledge details, especially the pledge amount and payment method, and thank you gift details. You can edit any information at this point by clicking on the Return and Edit Transaction button. If everything is correct, click on the Continue to Credit Card Entry button or Submit if the caller wants to be billed. If a credit card payment, monthly or a one-time gift, was selected, you will be routed to our safe and secure website to enter the credit card information. At this point, you must begin to use your PIN pad, located to the side of your computer. You must not type any numbers into your keyboard from this point on. Enter the caller's credit card number in the PIN pad. Every 4 numbers, as you type, the previous 4 numbers will disappear. This is okay. It just means you will not be able to read the caller's card information back to them, so listen attentively. When you've entered the card number in full, press the Enter button on the PIN pad. Then you will want to enter the expiration date. You enter this as 2 digits for the month and 2 digits for the year, so January 2019 would be written 0119. When you've entered 4 digits for the expiration date, press Enter. Once you've hit Enter, look back at the payment page on your computer. After a slight delay, the credit card information will appear on the payment page, with most of the numbers replaced with asterisks. At this point, click Process Transaction. This is real-time processing, and you will be notified right away of the approval, and you will be taken to the final screen. Your screen will have a thank you script. Please read the script as written on the screen. Click the Next Pledge button, and you are ready to start your new pledge. A few quick tips. Take your time. Don't be shy, ask for help. We love answering your questions. And if you're ever unsure, we'd always prefer you check in with a volunteer supervisor. Remember the hold button. At any time you need help, just let the caller know you're putting them on hold and click the magic button. Always smile. You can hear it through the phone. Thank you again for taking time to watch this video and volunteering your time at the station, and we look forward to working with you soon.